I'm calling on the babysitting services.
Yep.
Hi, how are you?
Good for you.
Not too bad. How? I just fired my last babysitter I had, um, and so now I'm kind of looking to get another one. I usually need on the weekends. Is that okay with you?
Yep.
Okay. And how do you feel about pets?
I have no problem with them.
Okay, because I work with the SPCA, and what I have right now is it's a 3-year-old Jaguar.
Oh
It's in like the tiger cat family, and I'm watching over that for about another year or so, maybe a little less until it can be released into the back into the wild.
yeah. Yep.
And um, so I mean, is that I have to? And the thing is, though, if you were to do it, you have to keep him away from my son because the last time they were in the same room together, uh, the jaguar attacked him. Um, so he had to get a few stitches and stuff, um, and I had to try and train the jaguar a little bit. Um, but I mean, other than that, if you stay kind of calm around him, he doesn't do too much. But I mean, if you get kind of jumpy, he tends to go off on like a little spree type thing.
Yeah.
Um, and I mean, that's been the issue trying to find someone that can that doesn't mind dealing with him.
Yeah. I don't think you're behind it, just as long as it's like.
Yeah, I mean, it has its rabies shots and everything, so it's all caught up on its shots. Um, and I had to fire the other lady, so I'm looking for someone else now. So
What would be your hours on the weekends?
say that again.
What would be your hours on the weekends?
Probably I'd say anywhere from around noon or 1ish to about 4 or 5. Sometimes maybe a
That's
little
fine.
sometimes maybe a little later. But yeah, the reason I had to fire the other lady was because um, she said what happened is that the the jaguar got out of its cage and was coming over to her. She was acting calm and everything, and then she made a quick movement, and it jumped, and she started just like just I can understand it in a way, just hitting it and doing pretty much anything she can to keep it away, and it ended up ended up having to pay a vet bill of like around $350. So I'm kind of looking for someone that can be more gentle and kind with it. But I mean, other than if as long as I give it some meat and whatever, and just to keep keep it from not really craving anything, then it usually stays pretty calm the whole time. And I usually let it out to go to the bathroom every hour or two. And sometimes I just leave it out in the backyard a little bit. But what last time I did, I haven't recently because the last time it broke the broke the fence down and trying to get to another dog. So I haven't really been able to bring it outside lately. But I just I bring it out on a leash and let it do its business. So
Yeah. How old is your son?
son, he's 3.
I have a nephew that's 4, so.
Oh, okay. All right. Do you have a lot of kids you watch, or is you just kind of whatever?
I actually have a babysitting job, just Mondays and Wednesdays for an hour.
Yeah.
So, and then I watch my nephews and my cousins a lot. And
Okay.
then I have a lot of experience with animals too, because I also work at a dog kennel.
Oh, okay.
Usually Tuesdays. So.
Yeah. Now, have you ever been in trouble with any type of like I don't know, I guess you could say abusive or any violent things?
No.
Oh, okay. So you
I've never been in trouble at all.
Oh, okay. All right. Because my son, I guess we kind of spoil him a little bit in the beginning. So when he really doesn't, sometimes when he doesn't get what he wants, he can go off on a bad fit about it. And one time he actually got into my room and was throwing knives around. But luckily we stopped him in time before any damage was done. Because that's how I actually lost my last son, sadly. But no, I'm just, I just want someone responsible. That's really my biggest issue.
Yeah.
And someone that can deal with my pet. So.
Where are you from?
I'm in Portland.
Portland, New Hampshire or Maine?
Maine, but I'm not gonna be. That's not where I'm gonna be this week. I'm gonna be right down in the Portsmouth area, right, kind of near Rochester.
Oh, it's by me, so.
Yeah. Where are you?
I'm in Barnstead.
Barnstead. Okay. So do you do you come to my house, or would I bring him to your house?
I can meet you at your house.
Okay. All right. Now, sometimes, and then I also need someone that doesn't really get scared easily. I guess because I live in kind of a big neighborhood, and there's a lot of robberies around my area. But I have a security system and everything in my house. So, but that's how I've lost a couple babysitters before, because there was people coming to my doors with guns and stuff like that. But nothing's ever happened at my house. It's just more. I think it more is like jokes and people just trying to scare me and whatever.
Yeah.
But no, I mean that's how it is in New Hampshire, I guess. But I mean, what are you looking to charge?
That doesn't, like, money's not really the issue. And how much do you want to pay? I usually go hourly.
Okay, what do you roughly get about an hour?
Well, with the cats, I've gone around 8, but.
Okay, and I have it's a little bit of a different situation. So I have a pet and everything. I need watched too. So I mean, is like 10 a good price?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you don't have any. How old are you?
I'm 16.
16. Okay. Now my son, he's 14. Do you have a problem with older kids?
No.
Actually, I think he. No, wait. I think he's actually going to be on. I think he has court this weekend. Actually, he was just arrested recently. Actually, so he probably won't be there. Actually, so that's not an issue. But I do have some people that might stop in with some orders. If anyone, I've ordered a few things. If anyone stops in with like a box or anything, I will leave. I have a. Yeah. If anyone comes with a delivery, like a small box or anything, I have a safe and I will leave that safe open. And if anyone brings anything, there's no need to open it or anything. It's nothing important. You can just throw it right in the safe and just close that and keep it locked up. And I will show you where, in case anything was to happen, I will show you. Do you have a gun license or a gun permit?
No.
Okay. That's fine. I actually have a gun at my house in a locked area. I can give you that in case worst come to worst, you might need it. And my son actually knows the code, so try and keep him away from it because he's tried to get at it before, actually. And obviously we don't want a 3-4-year-old running around with a gun.
Yeah.
But he's pretty self-sufficient. He sometimes he'll just go in the bathtub and just fill it with water and just hold his breath under the water or whatever. I usually let him. Sometimes he wants to train to be a swimmer. So what I'll do is sometimes I'll just hold him under the water until he can't take it anymore, so it builds up his lungs. And I was told to start doing it young, but that's what he likes to do. He likes to just play in the bathtub or the toilet or whatever. So he's pretty self-sufficient. I mean, is there anything I should know like about you? Any things that you?
Not that I know. Is there anything you would like to know about me?
No, I mean, you know, obviously you said you didn't get in any trouble or anything. So,
Nope.
do you drink at all?
No.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you don't.
I don't do any type of drugs or alcohol.
All right. Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how a few people in my family have died. So I've stayed away from it actually. Yeah, my son. Yeah, you know, I can actually, if you want. I don't know how you know how if you like to be with the kids or whatever, but I can. I have some. I just had an operation actually not too long ago, and I still have some painkillers and stuff. So if you know, worst come to worst, if he was going nuts or something, you could give him like half of one, and it'll put him right to sleep. And you know, you don't have to deal with it anymore. Or you can do what you want. I mean, you can, if need be, you know, I'll give you the rein if you needed to hit him or whatever, to give him a spanking or whatever. That's fine. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm pretty good with that kind of stuff because I have taken many classes with kids that act and kids like that not easily, so I'm pretty good with taking it like under control. But
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't hit kids or anything, so that's nothing you need to worry about either. And I mean, personally, I've never been to prison or anything, so you know, my family, it's pretty good all around. My distant family, not so much. We've gone through our struggles and whatnot, but you know, we're getting better at it. And yeah, I got some important things I need to do this weekend. So that's why I was calling you. So if there was to be someone that came to the door, like I said, then you can just take that box. And what I usually do is I usually just keep I kind of lock my son up in the house a little bit, just a little, and just so, because sometimes if he tries to run away with you, just don't let him. If he tries to tell you that I'm not his dad, don't listen to him, because I really am his dad. He just says that because I'm definitely his dad, and you know, he comes up with stories about kidnapping and stuff like that. Honestly, I don't know what he's talking about, but I'm definitely his dad, so there's nothing you have to worry about. But yeah, I mean, you sound like you're pretty good. And I mean, did you have any questions for me or anything?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay. All right. What I'll do is let me talk it over with my my better half, and we will give you a call back if everything plays out correctly, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
All right. Thanks.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello? Huh?